Good evening, everybody. Dadman and 55 here, coming to you again on a Friday night. It's been a while since we've done one of these on a Friday night. And yes, we're back at 668 subscribers again. It's been up and down, all around, under the blueberry bush, and you never know where it ends up. But hey, thank y'all for being here tonight on a Friday night. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how long we go. Not sure how long we're going to go tonight, but we'll kick the tires on this thing. Got a few people coming in tonight. Expecting a few more, but hey, let me go ahead and bring in the guy. The court jester, as we always call him. It's the great Hungry Boy. Hey, Hungry.
Well, I always thank you for calling me the court jester because that's a very important position in medieval and also Renaissance history.
Mm-hmm.
Because the court jester is a person, this does not apply to you, okay?
Okay.
No, it doesn't. The court
I'm the
jester,
king.
The
You got to eat the food before I do.
Well, I mean, the court jester, and Tina knows this, and I'm very glad to see you in the chat, Tina. The court jester was the only one who was allowed to make a joke and therefore kind of have a little bit of a problem with what the king might be doing with the kingdom, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And that is very important. And I honestly look, I know we don't get weepy waily a lot when we talk, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I've got the Irish blood, and sometimes I get a little weepy waily, and I do really appreciate the fact that you call me the court jester. I really take that as a compliment, and thank you.
All right. Well, hey, it's awesome as always. But hey, we got 7 people watching us now. 1 on the Twitch side. Make sure you follow us over there. Hit the like and subscribe here on the YouTube side. We will see what's happening. We'll see what's going on. But listen, we got the Snortopoopas Cuber.
Oh, Snorty.
Batting leadoff. Yes, but I think he had to go to bed.
Oh.
We lost him a little bit. Should have done it at 9.
Well,
So,
he might come back. He sometimes comes back. He sometimes does.
Sometimes. Tina, hey, talking to Pooh Bear. Please share and subscribe. Yes, Tina, thank you so much. Hello, Brogu, our LSU fan. Good to see you.
Yeah. Great to see you, Brogues. I love everything that you say. I really do.
Yeah, and I was tracking your updates, Tina. Yeah, that was a great game. So, yeah, so far. And hello to B from O. Good to see you, too. Good to see you.
And
of course, we
got from O. But also,
But look, you're Brogu's shrimp supplier.
You had to mock me, Brogues.
Stunning. Almost at 669 subs. Nice. Stunning. Good to see you.
I mean, Brogues is making a joke about the prawn versus shrimp thing, and I appreciate that. That's a
joke. We're serious about it.
No, but I mean, honestly,
your shrimp, you and your prawns. It's like
I don't even want to go into that. I just want to say there is a moment, like you notice when you got over 500 subscribers, okay? Right. And there was a jump and then it lagged. When you get to 700 subscribers, you can talk to Mr. A about this. There will be a jump and then there will be a lag. So just ignore the next lag. Yeah. You're going to get to 700. You are going to get there. All right.
Hey, Fallout Dave. Good to see you too. And Mandalorian's here tonight. Good to see Mandalorian tonight. And the Invisible Man. I don't know that I've seen you before. Welcome. Although I kind of wonder if I got an idea. Yeah, that John Cena thing that's in Fortnite. Exactly. Brogu. Yeah, we do take our shrimp seriously. But hey, let me add some grace and beauty and class to this show now. We got the great Mrs.
Oh, yay!
Hello, hello. How are you?
Oh, God, I love your voice, Mrs. It is so soothing. And I mean, honestly, when I say soothing, I don't mean physically. I mean, it is intellectually and philosophically soothing. And you know the compliment that means from me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's because I've been talking all day and I've got a little hoarse throat.
Oh.
So I've kind of got that who is it? Lauren, is it Lauren Bacall? Who's that one that has that sultry voice?
No, 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 no,
No,
no, no.
no, not Lauren Bacall. Who is it? Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Uh, she played in Roger Rabbit.
I know, but also I'm going to give you hints. I can't just answer the question, Mrs.
Yes,
You
you
know I
can.
can't do that. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Hell, Dave.
She was also in Jewel of the Nile.
Kathleen
And
Turner.
she was
Kathleen Turner.
Yeah,
I had,
see, you guys knew. You guys
yeah.
knew. And Kathleen Turner was also in Friends.
In what?
In Friends.
What,
She
the TV
actually
show?
played. No, she was in Friends. She played the mother of one of the major characters in
okay,
Friends.
yes.
Yeah, you remember now.
And the Invisible Man thanks Studying for getting the joke. Yes.
I mean, Kathleen Turner has a very deep register female voice.
Yes.
But I agree
Very
with this
deep
one.
register.
Mrs. Voice is beautiful, especially when she does her British accent.
Yes, which I am not
I
going
like
to do
I like the
tonight.
Mrs. British accent. I do.
But
But
I'm
I
not
tell you
gonna-
what, I get so relaxed if I'm listening to her stream sometime at work. I could actually fall asleep because it's so soothing.
That's not a good thing. Don't do that.
No,
Well,
yeah, oh yeah, not
Not
I
at
mean,
work.
how good your voice is.
honestly, I find a lot of what the missus says to be so interesting that it wakes me up and I can't fall asleep even with my insomnia. I can't do it. And I mean, when you go into the birthdays and you add the facts about the people with the birthday misses, yeah, that
enjoy
kind
that
of wakes
part.
me up.
Yep. Studying is saying, mark your calendars for September 17th. It is Transformers Day. I actually took a couple pictures. Everybody's asking me about the Beetlejuice buckets, but we saw some Transformer helmets. I think they're soda helmets, probably, for the new Transformer movie coming out.
Yeah, $25. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's $25, but I don't know if I want the new Transformers. I mean, it's like they're friends. I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I don't need I just need bad guys to be bad guys forever. I don't need a.
Oh, Dave C is here.
Yeah, Dave C's here. Yep, I didn't get to shout out. Y'all were chatting, but yeah, it's I miss having bad guys that are just bad guys. I guess even the Lion King new thing is coming out with some backstory on Mufasa, and it's like
they were
why?
friends.
Wait. Can I ask a question of both you and the missus here? Both you and the missus. So when you say you miss bad guys being bad guys, you mean bad guys who are just being bad versus I misunderstood.
No, they're basically where they all had a tragic event that made them bad.
That's
they're just not evil from the beginning,
I think some people should just be bad because they're bad.
Yep, and here Emily's here.
Hello,
Emily.
Yes.
Hello. But I mean, honestly, look, there are some people who were just bad. I mean,
yes,
I agree.
Real history and honestly, in literature, in some of the greatest science fiction and horror movies that were ever made. I mean, Dracula is just bad, Mrs. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And Frankenstein. Good. Atwood is here. Frankenstein, the person who created the monster, not the monster, he was a piece of shit. Can I say that?
What is it? Yeah. Bad for the sake of being bad you're talking about? I mean, that's me.
Yeah. No. But I mean, honestly, I mean, Frankenstein, the Swiss guy from the Mary Shelley, Shelley novel. Okay. He is a narcissistic, sociopathic piece of shit in the novel from 1813. And he's just like, I have to be special. I have to create something. I have to redefine the definition of existence. Right. And he doesn't like his failure. So he denies his failure. Well, that failure is his fucking child, whether we like it or not. I don't mean to be brutal, but I mean, honestly, you create a life form You know what I mean, Mrs. And this is a large part of the Asian horror tradition that we both love. You cannot turn your back on that child. If it is an adopted child or a created child, you cannot turn your back on that fucking child.
Right.
You can't do that. And Frankenstein was a piece of shit.
Yes.
Well, let's get out to Atwood for a little bit before we go too far down that rabbit hole where we won't get out of. But hey, Atwood, how are you doing?
I mean, I'm here. I mean, I'm glad that I heard that rant from Hungry there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Atwood. I apologize.
I mean, that was a good rant. That was poor timing on my part.
All right. So.
Oh yeah, the Hammer horror films. Yeah, you seen the Hammer ones, Atwood?
The Hammer ones.
The Hammer horror films.
I think
they're
I
older
may have.
movies.
Oh yeah.
I keep thinking, saying Hammer horror, but anyway. So I don't know.
Well, there's Hammer horror, and then there's Hammer horror.
No, anyway. In some countries, it's the same thing, but hey.
But
well,
if there's a horror channel on TV, I'll watch it. I couldn't tell you the name of it sometimes.
No, I get you. No. Look, I'm a very literal person, Atwood, so I remember all the names. I remember the cast. I
can't do that. I have enough trouble keeping up with Mortal Kombat, so. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I can't remember my family.
I can't even remember what I had for dinner like an hour ago.
Listen, my sister's birthday was early September. So
mine's late September.
Wait. So I was like, I made a birthday slide for
lemon pie
in the morning and everything, right?
Yeah.
So she pops into the chat on the 3rd, and I go, everybody, my sister's birthday's tomorrow, so wish her an early birthday in case she's not here. And she types in the chat, my birthday's today. And I'm like, dear. Oops, so sorry. And she is not upset. It does not offend her because she knows I was lucky that I even remembered it was in September. So it was not a bad thing. So I did get to wish her a happy birthday, and it was quite funny, actually.
Well, Mrs., you'll understand this. I think you'll understand.
Well, I think the real reason that she didn't say anything is because you had already embarrassed yourself. I'm just kidding.
No, that was a good joke, but no.
Probably. No, she totally understands.
I'm just kidding.
How are you tonight? Good, Wade. Good to see you. So,
but the Mrs.
Wade, Studying's giving a happy birthday to your sister a few days late.
Thank you. I will let her know.
Citrus is here, right? Hungry?
I love the Mighty Citrus, and I gave him that nickname, the Mighty Citrus. Not just Citrus, the Mighty Citrus.
Yep.
And also, Mrs., look, there are some times where we recognize faces better than we recognize names. I mean, you can tell me it's Auntie Agatha, all right? I'm not going to remember that name. I will remember her face. I remember the way she kisses me on the cheek. You know?
Right.
I will remember that personal connection, but I will not remember a common name. It's just like cousins. I mean, if you got a name that's really generic, like David or Steven, I'm not going to remember that shit. I'm going to remember the jokes they made.
Yeah.
I'll be lucky to remember my first name.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'll tell you what.
Fucking funny, Atwood.
What is pretty effing funny is that I've actually got Hungry Boy trapped here tonight.
Well done, Atwood.
What's funny is that Hungry, you are trapped now.
I'm trapped?
Yes, you are trapped because I am going to talk some college football right now.
Oh, God damn it. I thought we were talking about Hammer horror films.
Yes, but this is an interesting story, folks.
No, it's not.
Western Kentucky's Western. No, it is.
You're gonna roll that one.
Western Kentucky's. Okay,
Everyone,
I'm trying to deal. I really would like to do the story properly. This
Everybody-
was something. I'm
But
trying
where
to
are you?
do.
You
Right.
muted that one
Everyone-
for being funny, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but hey, there you go. Yeah, exactly. I know that is scary. You're right, Brogu, with that. Exactly. But yeah, what we have tomorrow, Western Kentucky and Eastern Kentucky play each other. Well, each year, Western Kentucky has what they call whiteout, which is basically they wear all their white uniforms, all white. Well, according to NCAA rules, you have to, the visiting team gets to declare if they wear the white jerseys or not.
Mm.
Western Kentucky for years has had opponents come in and waive the rules so Western Kentucky can have whiteout on its home opener. Well,
Oh dear.
their rival Eastern Kentucky said, we're wearing white jerseys.
Okay.
So after
they're-
all the promotions, after all the years of marketing, all this about everybody show up in your whites for Western Kentucky, they got to wear red on White Day.
so the uniforms. What they do is that there's two color uniforms. You have a home uniform and you have an away uniform.
Hey, buddy.
The white uniform, I'm assuming, is the home uniform, correct?
It's normally the road uniform.
The road.
So they
Okay.
get a waiver, they get the other team to agree to change the
Okay.
rule.
Okay. So anyway, they're supposed to this game. They're supposed to wear their red uniforms, but they have this tradition thing, like on Star Trek Day, everybody says "Live long and prosper." Well, on this game, they have Whiteout Day where they wear all their white uniforms.
Right.
Well, the other team is saying the other team has to give them permission to do that because it's in violation of the NCAA regulations.
Right.
But if they get permission, they're allowed to do it. The team this year said, we're not doing that. So now all the promotions and all the tradition is kind of thrown out the window because this team is not letting them do that, which they have every right to do. But it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing because now they're going to be playing upset and a little peeved. So it could either be good for the other team or bad because if they get really pissed off, they might win.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. To see what all the Western Kentucky fans are going to show up in white. They did tell the fans wear white. They want them to wear white. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. What's up?
I guess they got so mad they went from white to red, huh?
So basically, college football rivalries are full of pettiness. The Eastern Kentucky Colonels against Western Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky chose to block its in-state rival from wearing white for its own whiteout game. They announced the Hilltoppers announced back in July that the home opener would be a whiteout game for Kentucky, Western Kentucky to wear white uniforms while fans filled the stands with the same color. Sounds simple. However, Western Kentucky announced that Eastern Kentucky Colonels have exercised their right as a visiting team to wear white uniforms. They won't be changing their mind. So there's a statement. So there. So good luck. This is the type of stuff you have in hater rivals like that. And hail to you, Admiral Teague. Good to see you tonight.
It's that petty.
You said they're known for their pettiness? You said they're known for their pettiness? So that's where you get the removing people from panels from. Okay.
Well, see, what I think is funny is that Kentucky, of all places, Kentucky, this is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see it from Bama. You could see it from Bama.
Yeah.
You can expect them to do it, but really?
Yeah. Or a certain Florida team or something. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yes, exactly. This would happen something like in Florida at FSU, though. That's how rivalries work.
Or Florida coach.
Western Kentucky will have to wear red for its own whiteout game. But they're still encouraging fans to wear white. So they still, they really want to have a good crowd and a good atmosphere. The rivalry between the two schools go back to 1914 when Eastern defeated Western 36-6. Since then, Western Kentucky's controlled it on a 35-3 record. Last time the two teams met was in 2017 because Western Kentucky's moved to Division 1A, or FBS, and the Eastern Kentucky is still at the 1AA or FCS stuff. So that's here. Yeah, Atwood, go Dogs. There you go. Hey, Max Redstone. This is a fashion story more so than a foosball story. That is that's it's funny. Foosball on a Friday. Hey, there are games being played tonight. One NFL game being played in oh, look, who's awake? You called it, Hungry.
Hey, Snorty.
Hello, Snorty. You know what? I'll care about NFL when I get to see Tina the Naughty Dragon playing in NFL gear.
I don't want to care. NFL's. Hey, I tell you what, you'd rather see the CFL. That's some good football out there. So exactly. Putin's cat. Hello, welcome. Yes, how are you doing? Foosball from the devil. Yep, exactly. Mama said. By the way, Smart Poopa said hello to you, Mrs.
Hello.
And by the way, hello, buddy. Hello, buddy.
Oh, you just watched the real Jets game. They won. I love it. Admiral Teague's got his own New York Jets team out there. So, man, we got 19 people tonight with us. So, but thanks for letting me share that, guys, because I trapped Hungry with a football story. So I loved it. But see, that's what I say. It's not everything about football is not all football related. It's
the
also
athletic
related.
part of it.
Yeah, it's hilarious and stuff like that. Oh, tell you, you ought to hear traditions. This one Tennessee wide receiver they were interviewing the other day has wearing the same socks and has not washed them.
That's a lot of sports do that.
Yeah,
I think it's rather gross.
I mean,
that's about the superstition thing, Mrs. Yeah. You know what that is about.
I still think it's gross.
No, I accept it's gross, but if we're going to talk about gross, and this is how to mix the Atwood conversation with the Dadman conversation, you know what I would really like to see? I would like to see a movie about the undead, a horror movie mixed with the NFL players coming back from the dead.
It's probably somewhere.
How much you want to bet? Yeah, I'm about to say, how much you want to bet that already exists? That probably already exists.
No, I'll tell you what, y'all are. Oh my gosh, we got 20 people here tonight. Thank y'all for being here.
It is probably some Asylum movie that came out like 5 years ago that no one knows about.
It hasn't happened, Atwood. I've checked. It hasn't happened.
Well, I tell you what has happened is women's football, the lingerie leagues. Yes,
I like what
Buddy Hepburn says.
About.
Listen, women's football is no joke. The lingerie leagues, they have the tiny lacrosse pads and a lot of skimpy outfits, but those girls hit. I've even seen them go after the other coaches. Let me say hello to Orange Grove 55. What's up to you out there on the West Coast? How are you? Good to see you tonight on this Friday night. So, yeah, exactly. Great to see you. Yeah, performance enhancers where you have to use them. Well, we'd have a bunch of Frankensteins running around, which I think Hungry said that suck because he hates Frankenstein.
That was a good joke, Dan. That was actually really good. But I mean, honestly, Tina has been honest about how tall she is. Okay, so you got a little Danny DeVito on the playing field. Who do you think's going to win in a tackle situation?
Me.
Well, definitely not him and Beetlejuice. So.
I mean, honestly,
hey,
I think Tina can take
our thing is though is as long as it's not saying about anybody on the chat and the panel, it's usually fair game. So, but yeah, they're scantily clad. But the thing is they hit the crap out of each other. I've seen some of them girls going after
They're tough.
opposing coaches and grown men. I mean, it is.
I think they're tougher than a lot of
something.
the guy football players.
Oh no, Snortapoopa's having a bad nightmare and it woke him up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry, Snorty.
Aw.
Hey, well,
But I
here.
mean, with the female rugby
Oh, there's a
players here,
Look,
they wear
but it said there's a Mutant Football League is an old video game.
well, I mean, with female rugby here in my country, okay, they wear the same uniform as the
I
men
saw
do.
that.
I
Wow.
know. You had to hide
Okay.
you got that evil logo down here.
It's better than yours. At least
Yeah.
we won.
I know.
we
Well,
won.
look, Vanderbilt won. You know, I Brogu, have a good night. Thanks for coming by.
Mighty-o, bro.
But hey, Atwood, yeah, it's anybody could beat us nowadays. We had Nighthawk
No,
in
you
the
can't say
Fortnite
that
stream earlier.
because
It was great to
Ang
have
helped
Nighthawk
make
with
your
us earlier.
avatars.
It was great to have Nighthawk with us because he's the one Vanderbilt fan that's tuned in, and they actually won last week. They looked good. So, but hey.
I mean,
yeah.
I do like the Atwood avatar, but the thing is, we cannot go against the Ang produced avatars. We can't do that.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
I mean,
It's not nice, but you can.
I'm kind of doing it right. I'm kind of doing it right now. So I mean, I
You're
I
on a
literally
roll
have a
tonight,
different logo.
Atwood.
I literally have a different logo. I mean, what can you say? I mean, there's no other debate about it.
Yeah.
I'm literally doing it in front of all of you right now.
That's great.
Funny. All right. Well, let's keep going.
I know, huh?
Oh yeah, the greatest game is the shooting skiing game in the Winter Olympics. So bizarre. I like that. Was it the biathlon that goes cross country like that? Hey, we got 15, 16 people. We only got 10 likes. Make sure you hit that like button, like Buddy Hepburn said. We even had 20 at one point. Make sure you've hit and make sure you subscribe. We're at 668 subscribers. We're almost at 670. But yeah, so appreciate everybody being here tonight. What's up with you? What kind of new things are you into these days?
I mean, life. A lot of work, and yeah, I'm glad. Oh, by the way, that weekend when I'm doing my stream, I have the whole weekend off. So
Yay!
might be seeing something.
I'm going to take over. Tell everybody what your stream, what it is, and kind of.
Okay, so I'm going to be on the 20th, or the 21st, depending on what happens. So at 7 o'clock that night, I'm going to be doing a podcast. It's going to be me, Mrs., and Dadman, and maybe a special guest, depending on who it is. We're just going to be doing a panel and just kind of like talking and stuff like that. And then at 8:15, we're going to be doing a Fortnite stream with a couple more people. So.
And why are we doing stream, Atwood?
Because it's my birthday.
How old are you going to be, Atwood?
I am of drinking age.
You will be.
Wow.
You will be, yes. So
come and join us as we celebrate Atwood's birthday on the 20th.
Yeah.
Yay! It'll be another Friday night. So hey, I believe, is that right?
It's Friday, yeah.
That's cool. That's always good.
Cue the Rebecca Black music. Cue Rebecca Black. If you don't know what that song is, I'm sorry.
I don't know. We'll just go with the flow. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Hey. All right. Well, hey. Let's see. Yeah, he's a young feller. Yep. All right. Let's play our favorite game. We're at 30 minutes in. We'll do this. We're in the USA. Hey, we haven't done this in a while, guys. We got a few stories built up. We got some. Speaking of that, I think this story is very appropriate. So, all right. Mm-hmm. All right. So, hey.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hungry
in honor of Lisa, I'm not seeing it. So, hey.
Hungry over here sounding like Scooby-Doo.
You know, I need to get a graphic or an intro for this
Welker.
thing.
Yes,
Frank Welker. The voice
there you
of
go.
Scooby.
Stunning,
right
you got
on,
Stunning's attention with that name now. But hey, I need to get a graphic or a little intro for this thing. But hey. All right, folks, we got it. Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama. This
What is it
story.
again? Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. Okay.
Yes, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. Where did this happen? I'll give you a headline. You get to pick one of the 3 states, and
That's you.
you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not the only one worried. Yeah, even at 21, he's still too young. All right, here we go, folks.
No.
All right, y'all ready?
No, I'm really not.
All right.
Floribama.
Here's your headline. College towns police say they don't need help with cleanup after beer spill.
Oh, that is so Bama. That is so Bama or Mississippi.
College towns police say they don't need help with cleanup after beer spill.
I'm agreeing with Atwood.
I'm thinking it's Mississippi.
All right. Mrs. takes Mississippi. You two gents take Alabama. Wow, that's interesting. Floribama. Yes, exactly.
Floribama. That's actually a show. Yeah. Floribama Shore.
I know.
That's a real show.
Like Florala is Florida, Alabama. That's a town in southern Alabama. So, what are states that suck, Alex? Good question. Alabama. Stunning goes Hawaii. Storpoopa says Alabama. Admiral Teague says Florida. Buddy says Mississippi. Pumes Cap, Alabama. Oh, Mississippi. I like that.
That's a good pun, Snorty. That's a good written pun.
Yes.
B for Mo says Mississippi also. All right. All right. Here we go with that. All right. Well, we'll go with the answer here now. You got this answer. The headline one more time. College towns police say they don't need help with cleanup after beer spill. A college town, Oxford, Mississippi.
Woo!
Oh. College town in Mississippi temporarily closed the street Wednesday after a delivery truck dropped dozens of cases of beer. The spill happened in Oxford, home of the University of Mississippi.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they're your rebels there. So
I mean, I told you it wasn't Georgia, but
well, say the police department asked drivers to avoid the area for a while. Please use another route. They posted on X, and no, you cannot come help clean up. Hey, that's not bad. So what do you think,
not
Mrs.?
Good either.
That's actually 2 football type stories I've gotten hungry on the air for. How about that? That's impressive, don't you think?
Yay, whoopity doo.
Yeah.
Pumes claims that's fraud. It's a police of a college town, but the beer is unrelated to the college.
Hot dog.
Who knows where it was going to be delivered?
The police showed up with straws. Hell State. All right, let's go with another one that we've got here. So how'd you like that one? Did y'all like that?
I did like that one.
All right. We're going to do this set of states here. All right. We are going to go kind of a little different here. We've got 3 states for this: Massachusetts, New York, and New Hampshire.
Oh, dear.
Massachusetts, New York, New Hampshire. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Let me get to the headline on this one. Teen topples porta potty with mother, 4-year-old inside, trapping them in feces and bodily fluids.
Oh, that has got to be New York. Is it New York?
Sure.
Because I've heard that their sewer system is abysmal.
No, these were those porta potties, those like the little blue things.
Yeah.
Oh, the Massachusetts.
I'm thinking New Hampshire.
Okay, Mrs. says New Hampshire. Atwood, which state are you going with?
Massachusetts.
Okay. Hungry? I'll read the headline one more time. Teen topples porta potty with mother, 4-year-old inside, trapping them in feces and bodily fluids. Does this happen in Massachusetts, New York, or New Hampshire?
I dated a woman from Boston, so I'm going Massachusetts. You know what I mean, Mrs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I see what Stunning put down there too. Okay, so let's see. Tina said the New Hampshire. Oh, back to that story. The good news is beer was cleaned out. The bad news, it was Foster's. Beefer said not the Northeast. Max says Massachusetts. Snore Pooper says Massachusetts. Buddy Hepburn says New Hampshire. Putin's Cat Din said New Hampshire. Stunning says Massachusetts too. Tina did say broken beer bottles. I suddenly heard millions of Canadians crying out fear and then suddenly silence. Nice line.
I mean,
That's a nice line. So, B for Mo said New Hampshire. Admiralty, New York. Foster's, we eat kangaroos.
Damn it.
All right. All right, here we go. Teen topples porta potty with mother, 4-year-old inside, trapping them in feces and bodily fluids. What a crappy thing to do. A teenager was allegedly what grammar in this friggin' news story? A teenager allegedly toppled over a porta potty at a New Hampshire park Wednesday, covering the mother and 4-year-old daughter inside with filth. He's accused of pushing the giant from behind so that it landed on his door, trapping the pair inside the disgusting box. So,
boy.
Oh, they said he had been arguing with the mother, and then she went into his sister-daughter, and whatever.
So
Arguing? No way.
It was a child? They were related?
No, it didn't sound like they were related. There was an argument between the accused and the mother of the child.
Oh, the 4-year-old.
You got that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
That's like real mature. Sorry.
Yeah.
There was oh my god, I remember there's this episode, there's a show I watched called 911, and oh my god, this guy was in a porta potty at like a county fair, and like I can't remember, I'm trying to remember what happened, but like the porta potty got like struck by lightning, and he got like launched like 5 miles away, and they kept spinning around, and he got like covered in the.
Oh my gosh. That's why I don't like porta potties.
Who does?
Yeah.
I will die before I go into a porta potty.
That's me. That is me, but with getting behind log trucks.
Oh, I don't like getting behind log trucks.
Hungry knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I didn't, but yes.
Well, let me tell you,
there are two. Sorry.
Never tip a porta potty. They're supposed to be free.
There are 2 reasons why you would never see me behind a log truck, and it is 4 words: Final Destination 2, Rescue 911. Never gonna happen.
Oh, damn it! Oh, Atwood, you had to bring that up. Oh no.
Well, let me tell you, I used to work at a laundromat, and we had a gentleman come in, and he had a neck brace on, and we're like, "Oh man, yeah, what happened?" And he's like, "Oh yeah," he was like really wasted on pain meds, so he was like really happy. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I was driving behind this semi that was carrying a satellite dish, and I don't know, it was like aliens came and attacked me. The satellite dish fell off the thing and smashed into his car."
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't like driving behind anything that has anything with cabled on.
I had a friend of mine that recently they were driving and they happened to see a log truck, and
oh shoot.
So the log truck was in the left lane, and the log truck was in the right lane, and everybody else was in the left lane. Everybody.
Yeah. I gotta get moving on this because unfortunately I think that they're trying to make me allow ads, and I don't want to do that. But hey,
scarred a whole generation.
Exactly. So I think I might have freaked it out. So let's see this one here. Let's do all right. Here we go. We got California, Texas, and Oregon. California, Texas, and Oregon here. Ready?
Wow.
Brazen thieves drag entire ATM from van, sending sparks flying down the road.
Texas.
Did this happen
Texas.
in California, Texas, or Oregon? Hold on to your answers, and I'll call you out. Mrs., you go first.
Read the headline one more time.
Brazen thieves drag entire ATM from van, sending sparks flying down the road.
Okay.
I'm
So-
saying I'm going to say I'm thinking Texas.
Sorry.
Okay, and please be sure to hit the like buttons, folks. We got almost 20 here. Let's get that number up there as we can. We got 19 watching on YouTube. Okay, so Mrs. said Texas. Hungry, what do you say?
Well, I lived in California for 17 years, and I know the amount of meth heads in California, so I'm going to go California.
All right, California. All right, Atwood. What about you?
I'm going with Texas because I can just imagine someone taking off some freaking rancher, and he'd just be like, "All right, I'd get in like his Ford F-150 and just drag him off." I don't know why, but I do.
Okay, that makes sense.
Who did I say? Did I say Texas?
Yeah, you said Texas.
Okay, it's probably Oregon, but I'm going to stick with Texas.
Oregon.
Well, Tina goes with California. Putin's cat says Oregon. Admiral Teague says Texas. Sting said Oregon is where the Autobots live. Max says California. Snortapoopa says Oregon. Lemon Pie says California. Beefermo says California. I told you Autobots were crooks. Started in Texas, ended in Oregon. All right. Well, let's see. That's all our answers. All right, we're ready. Here we go. Brazen thieves drag entire ATM from van, sending sparks flying down Oakland Road, Oakland, California.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, is it Oakland? I used to live in Oakland for 2 years, so that makes sense.
See, there's a picture of it. See, there's the ATM, and you can see the sparks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
You can have it.
Oakland.
Mrs., you're going to understand what I'm going to say by this, but look, the crime in Oakland may be terrible, but the women in Oakland are luscious. You know what I mean?
They make up for the crime, huh?
Right on. Yeah. I love Oakland women. I do.
Oh my gosh. Max Redstone would rather live in cursed.
Oh, Max. No, Max. No. You can't say that. You can't say that, Max. Max, you remember, you're as old as I am, Max. You remember Soul Train. You can't complain about Oakland.
Please don't start with Soul Train. Please don't start with Soul Train.
Right.
Don't start with Soul Train right now. We're going to hit on that in just a second.
Oh, what?
Basically, they were not going to be installed. They were actually pulled out of the ground.
What are you laughing at, Mrs.?
I'm not laughing.
Wild video shows they yanked an entire bank of ATMs out of the ground, hitched to the back of a van with a rope, and dragged a metal machine while speeding down a road. So it's 2 ATMs, including the one dragged by the van, were stolen Sunday from separate locations in the California city, struggling with a rise in property crime, according to Oakland police. You think it's? Yeah.
Ya doy.
Tina. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Believe me, I've seen plenty of it by watching The World's Dumbest on True TV. Only take part in Oakland.
Speaking of True TV, you know what's... Man, have you ever seen that show 1,000 Ways to Die on there? That show was
no, I haven't. Yeah.
That show was dumb.
I just like The World's Dumbest.
That show was
I like... That reminds me of that I think it was like a phone game. Dumb Ways to Die.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one.
I love dumb ways to die. I know that too well. I don't want to get copyrighted enough.
So,
cricket.
Okay, here we go.
Cricket.
We got another good story here, folks. Thank you for putting that out there, buddy. Let's see.
That is really funny.
Uh,
Oh God.
all
Oh
right.
dear.
So,
I had to write
yeah.
Bart a number of times. We used to call it Black Bart,
Right.
because not because of racial reasons, but because
Yeah.
Black Bart is a classic Western kind of
Oh,
villain
yeah.
name.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Exactly. So, all right, folks, here we go. Fugitive, these are your 3 states: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Did this happen in these states? One of these states. Fugitive busted after applying for a job at a sheriff's office.
Oh,
Fugitive busted after applying for job at sheriff's office. So, fugitive means they're on the run, right?
right.
Okay. So,
I
Atwood,
don't.
which state do you think on this one?
Yeah, I
This
don't
is
think it's New
funny.
York. I'm gonna say New Jersey.
Okay,
I'm
New
gonna say New
Jersey.
Jersey. I just
Okay.
Yeah, I
I don't.
agree
I
with
feel
you.
like that wouldn't be like. I feel like that wouldn't be a thing in New York. Like you wouldn't hear about that.
Mm.
Okay. Hungry, what
Like
about you?
I don't know.
Well, Atwood went for New Jersey. That was my first choice, but sometimes I got to dare to be different. So I can't see it happening in Pennsylvania. So I have
I
to
was yeah.
go for New York.
I
Okay.
was thinking Jersey or Pennsylvania, but I'm going with Jersey.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay,
Mrs.
I'm just going to be contrary and say Pennsylvania.
Good.
So then, because I hate
Like
it
that
when
just
there's a
that
poll and nobody picks one of them.
Ah,
So I want to make sure
like
that
like
the
that
love or the derision is shared by with all of them.
love and
like don't get
derision.
me
This has
wrong.
got to be
Yeah.
equal. Got to
l-
be equal.
Yes.
Like don't get me wrong. That sounds like something that would happen in New York, but I just don't think that you would necessarily hear about it.
It'd
By
be
the
You know what
too
I'm
way, by the
saying?
way,
great.
Mrs., we need to look out for this because Blazing Saddles should be in the theater for a Fathom event this month. I think
Okay.
it's towards the end of the month, but yeah.
Okay.
Dadman,
Oh,
can I make a return comment to Atwood for one moment?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Now the thing is, I have met some Jersey criminals. Okay, Atwood, and generally
mm,
they know what they can get away with. Whereas the criminals in New York sometimes are so rock stupid they don't know what they can get away with, and
There
that's
you
why I
you
go.
have to
wouldn't
go
hear
for New
about
York.
it. You,
Yep.
it would just get too
It's
cluttered.
so
It would just get too
commonplace that
cluttered.
it's not even.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Um,
hunger. I do want to say last this is the last thing, but Davin was talking about Blazing Saddles coming back. Guess
Mm,
what's coming back to theaters? Hungry.
no,
mm.
Texas Chainsaw
I'm
Massacre.
more of
no.
a Young Frankenstein fan, but and the
I don't.
producers, but I do appreciate Blazing Saddles. I do very much. But let's just find out what state this was in.
Okay. Shall we do it? Yeah, let's go. All right, let's see. Tina said New York. New Jersey for Snortopoopas. New Jersey for Redstone. Yeah. Pennsylvania for Lemon Pie. Admiralty, Pennsylvania.
Thank
Mm.
you, lemon pie. What did
Admiralty
you
say
say?
Western Pennsylvania. B for most says Pennsylvania because the other two need cops so bad he would have been put on the force. And there's a certain degree of
Yeah.
sophistication from a New York criminal. So
That's good, Teague.
next,
Thank you,
if it's Pennsylvania, it would
Pennsylvania.
have been firefighters.
Oh, damn it, Max. Oh, that's an in joke. He's going deep cut there. Oh, Max.
All right, well
no.
let's reveal the answer. In this case, it's fugitive busted after applying for a job at New Jersey's sheriff's office.
New
New
Jersey.
New
Jersey.
Jersey, yes.
I was right. Yeah, you
Where's
got
Wes
me.
Cagle?
Yeah,
Wes Cagle here to represent New Jersey. Yes.
you
She
got me.
closed at least one case, her own. A fugitive wanted for fraud was busted when she walked into a New Jersey sheriff's office and asked to be hired. A former postal service worker from Jersey City was on the run for the crime in Pennsylvania when she applied to work at the Hudson County Sheriff's Office. She sent paperwork to be a security guard at the law enforcement agency. She was called into the station under the guise of a job interview and arrested.
Oh, that
After the
sounds like
alleged,
something a guy would do.
yeah, after the alleged
Wait a
foolhardy,
minute.
what?
So we're talking about a Jersey girl here, not a Jersey guy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that explains everything. Max knows what I mean.
All
I
right.
thought it would have been the
Well-
guy. I thought it would have been the
Hey, it gets better. It just doesn't stop there.
guy.
After the alleged foolhardy fraudster was busted, the officers allegedly discovered 2 stolen credit cards, and she was also hit with credit card theft charges.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yep. So hey, there.
Welcome
Talk
to New
about-
Jersey.
Well, I tell you, they did something right there.
And
So
where was he from originally?
Pennsylvania. Or actually,
Where's
the
she
previous
from
crime was
originally?
in Pennsylvania. It didn't say where she really was per se from. So.
I was about to say it would be funny if
Yeah.
it would be funny if she was from New York or
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. That'd be funny. Well,
Yeah.
hey, I
Well,
guess you could say whoever guessed Pennsylvania was right since she was a fugitive from there. She was a fugitive
Yeah.
from there, so.
All right, we're going to do one last story. We're going to go
Who's
here
keeping
with
score?
these. So,
I'm,
Oh my
I'm,
God.
I'm 50%.
Washington, Oregon, and Idaho.
That is a spread.
All right. Well, you hadn't even heard the headline yet. Underwear stealing burglar rearranged stalking victim's home during heist.
Holy crap.
Underwear stealing burglar rearranged stalking victim's home during heist. Did this
I
happen
got
in
no
Washington,
idea.
Oregon, or Idaho?
That is so weird.
I'm gonna. Oh my god! I'm trying to think. I want. Part of me wants to say Idaho, but another part of me is like Washington. So I'm just gonna say Washington.
Okay,
'Cause
so
for some
where
reason,
is
Seattle just sticks out.
Can you
Well,
read
that
the
sounds like a
headline
Seattle thing.
one more
I don't know.
time, please?
Underwear stealing burglar rearranged stalking victim's home during heist.
Okay, I'm going
Idaho.
Oregon.
Idaho.
Oregon.
Okay, Idaho
You know
for
why I say
Alwyn,
Idaho?
Oregon for Hungry. Mrs.
But here's
Okay,
why I say Idaho. You know why?
Why?
Because
because Idaho.
Well,
probably
Yeah.
say it's burglar. He probably said, yeah, exactly. Idaho. Idaho. Idaho.
Okay.
Idaho.
all right, Mrs. Come on, Mrs. What did you say? Which one is your guess?
Well, okay, I am not versed in this. Where is
Yeah,
pot?
yeah, bro.
Where's pot legal?
I don't know anymore.
Oregon.
I think
I
it's
know
most.
Oregon. Is it also?
I think it's legal in most states.
Well,
Getting there.
you know it. Yeah, but I'm going to go Oregon because I think the guy was stoned when he did it, and just
Well-
felt like the house needed cleaned or
Buddy
rearranged.
Buddy Hepburn gets what I'm talking about. He knows.
All right. So, Mrs., what was your answer?
Oregon.
Oregon. All right. Washington, Oregon, or Idaho. So let's see. Max said Idaho. Nora Poopa said Washington. Lemon Pie says Washington. Buddy says Idaho. Tina says Oregon. Teague says Oregon. Sting says it sounds like Washington. Yes, he stole underwear and did some redecorating, rearranging is what it said. Stunning said Idaho's. Putin's Cat said Oregon. Sort of
You just want to say Idaho.
yeah. Well, Snorter Poopus is still trying to figure out what underwear are off. Oh, Teague says, can they knock over and clean my place too? Idaho. 23 states. Wow, that many already. Still not at the federal level.
Yeah.
B from O, Washington, and Tina said all of Canada with that one. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah.
Have any of you seen Jeff Dunham?
And also, Mrs.
Yeah.
There's Oklahoma.
Have any of y'all seen Jeff Dunham?
Oklahoma.
So in the original,
Yeah.
so
You got to just say it. Just
so
say it,
in
Atwood.
like one of the first Jeff Dunham scenes,
Uh huh.
in the original one that like shot him arguing with myself, he had a puppet. I can't remember. Sweet Daddy D. He would always say
Oh, yeah.
Idaho. It was so
Yep.
funny. That's why I say Idaho.
I remember Sweet Daddy D. That was an old one. So, all right. Here's the answer. Underwear stealing burglar rearranged stalking victims home during heist. Idaho cops
Damn it!
say. An armed and dangerous transient thief has been breaking into the homes of women he was stalking. Took time to rearrange one of his victims' furniture. Oh, he rearranged the furniture.
Well, what did you think he did?
I thought he was rearranging the underwear drawer. So
you are so bizarre.
Anyway, the looter was caught on multiple surveillance
videos. He got it on good.
Onto the victim's properties. One time feeling comfortable enough to pet the homeowner's dog as it followed him around the yard. Need a new dog.
Dogs are notoriously not not good watch animals.
Yep. No. It's
snort poop is so bad.
He carried out 5 burglaries in Boise between August and October 2023 and could have continued hides behind state lines. So many of the stolen items were picked up when he was caught in Oregon. But he fled while cops attempted to place him under arrest. So,
dag nabbit.
Apparently, he got away. Smart. He's still in the lane and is aware of the $500,000 nationwide extraditable warrant that has been put out on him.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow, that's how incompetent they were. So,
a warrant. He got a warrant.
He got a warrant put on him for his arrest. He just didn't. He got away clean. Exactly. So, all right, folks.
Did he leave any skid marks in the past?
Yeah. What, Mrs.?
I said, did he leave any skid marks when he sped away?
Skid marks.
Yes.
Good joke,
not Hungry. What? Think of this, Hungry. What is the nickname for Richard?
I don't know.
And then Skidmark. Dick Skidmark.
Oh, that hurts, but it's funny.
Well, Mrs. We're going to talk for just a second. We did see Beetlejuice, though.
Yes, we did.
We're going to try to not spoil, but as we always say, watch every movie on your own. Be your own judge.
Right.
But
I'm going to mute while you guys talk. I love Catherine O'Hara. She's one of my favorite actresses. And I love Winona Ryder, one of my favorite actresses. I love Monica Bellucci, one of my favorite actresses. And you know what? I love Mr. Batman 1989. I love him. So I'm going to let you guys talk. I'm going to mute. Okay.
Okay. So Mrs. What would you say? How would you say this to people without spoiling it? I know we talked about it was very, very difficult.
Well, I'm not without taking and giving specifics. I thought it fell short in many ways. I was very sad. I don't know. I was really looking forward to it, and I was kind of almost sad that I watched it.
It did not have the feel of the 1988 version. I mean, clearly it was a different type of movie, and that might be good for some, might not be good for others, but like we always say, just watch it yourself and make up your own mind with it. Right, Mrs.?
Yep.
Because it did have a lot of good stuff. It had a lot of good stuff in it, but there were some things I thought that they hid from me pretty well that were effective, but then it's really back to the whole thing. It's so hard to make good sequels and follow-up movies and stuff like that. And I don't know whether it's a passage of time or if it's really just that it was so much different than what we had actually went in expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one was actually more of a true Tim Burton type film than it was a Ghostbuster. I mean, a '88 Beetlejuice movie.
Yeah. I just I felt that there were parts of it that were a little more graphic than it should have been, and
Mm.
I don't know. It just like you say, to me, it didn't have the feel of what Beetlejuice should be, and I don't. It did not bother me that they were necessarily, that some of the changes that they made. It just didn't have the right feel for me, and the
Hmm.
beginning was very boring to me. It did pick
Yeah,
up later on,
yeah.
but the
It
beginning was
it took
boring to
forever
me.
to set it up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
pacing was not good at the beginning. So,
Mrs.
Hungry asked the question. I
Mrs. said last night it was a good. It was like she said that it's one of those movies that like you could just say you watched it and that's it. Just to
yeah.
say you
Yeah.
watched it. That was it.
Yeah. I mean,
What about Huggy's question though, Mrs. Here?
I
What
don't
about
know. I
that?
can't see it.
It's was it
Um,
humorous?
I don't think so. I don't think so. And I think that's what when I say it didn't have the feel of the first, I don't think it had that humor.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. And,
it just, when I say it doesn't have the feel, I think um, that's what I'm kind of saying is
mhm.
it, I mean, I laughed in the first Beetlejuice. I mean, when the scene when the couple puts the sheets over their head to scare them, that was hilarious. That was just so stupid and it was funny. And
Mhm.
their ineptness. Well, that wasn't that humor wasn't there. Obviously, they were not in the movie. Um,
Mhm.
um, so and I don't think they should have been in the movie. I think it would not have worked if they were.
Right. Oh
Um,
yeah, you're talking about this one, Alec Baldwin. No, neither he or
um,
neither. But it was kind of dumpy the way they
but but
did it,
but
explained it.
there wasn't that kind of innocence, I guess. I mean, they were innocent. They were ghosts and they were innocent, and um, it was all these. They were all obviously older, but nothing was introduced to keep that kind of innocence, if you know what I mean, in the
Hmm.
movie. Um, and it was kind of heavy. And some of the stuff that they did, their shtick was awful. There's two things I can't mention them now, but they were horrible. I didn't like them at all.
Yep.
Actually, there were three things, but there were parts of it that were good. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say I wasted my time. There's some movies that say I wasted my time um,
The village. Well, you didn't
watching,
watch the village. Well, so
but like I said to Atwood last night, it was like, yeah, okay, I watched it. Um, okay, I don't need to watch it again. You know,
yep.
I'm glad I watched it, and I'll probably buy the movie when it's in a discount bin, just because I have the first one, and
Yep.
I like to complete sets.
Oh, please don't say
Unlike
this is
unlike uh,
like
why?
why.
Yes, I think I would say what if you liked Beetlejuice, I would say watch it, but I would say watch it like he said, streaming or wait till it comes onto a something on TV.
Hmm. I I
But
just
that's
yeah, I agree with you. It's like the first time when I watched even it was especially Rogue One with Star Wars to actually see the violence that graphical and not as like cartoony as like the original trilogy or even the prequels. It was it took me off, and this one just it really put me back. It was like not what I expected. Now there, in terms of just like you said, it was heavy, but if that doesn't bother you, you might like it. You might think it's good. I've heard complaints about the pacing, about too many plots, and and things like that. And can you follow the movie? So it's definitely not an Oscar winner, but you never know. Just try to be your own judge, is what you say. Yeah. That's you need to find different words, Teague. Even Hungry says sailing the high seas. But hey, all right. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up now. Appreciate everybody being here. We got 14 of y'all still here. Make sure you follow us on the Twitch side. Like, subscribe on the YouTube side. Thank you for everybody that's been here. Atwood, what do you got coming up?
Atwood's muted.
All
Atwood,
right.
if you're talking, you're muted.
Other than that stream, I mean, nothing
And that's
really.
on the 20th? 2 weeks.
Yeah, the 20th. It's definitely either gonna be the 20th or the 21st. The only reason it would be the 21st is in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
But it would definitely be for now. It's definitely planning to be the 20th.
Yep. Okay. Hungry?
Oh wait, I have something to share. Let me. Oh gosh, let me see if I can do it.
Well,
Hooray.
okay.
Well, I have something to share, and it's what time? Oh, it's not midnight, but it's still
Yeah.
close enough to be adult only. 18 plus. This is something 18
that one
plus that I
again?
am going to share. Yes,
Okay.
it's hilarious, and it's gonna. Yeah, the people that were on my morning stream, you know what I'm going to show. So let me figure out how to find it. Here we go. Take it off my
Hello,
Discord.
Lisa.
If anybody would like to be on my Discord, just go over there and give me a friend request. I will.
Lisa's here. Hey, Lisa.
Okay, we're going to. Here we go.
Just in time for Lisa. She missed the games, though.
So let me go ahead and present, and we'll share the screen, and let me get it here. Okay. Um, okay. Let me go. Let me go through this one first. Let me see if I can. I want to do this so it doesn't. Okay, so here's the first one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Our memes this
No.
morning were related to eggs. Okay, because there was a celebration about I don't know, scrambled egg day or egg toss day or something. So here we go. Go get that egg.
Wow.
I like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, this was the rainbow pot of gold. And Tina, I found the cookie cutter. I found the cookie
Uh-huh.
cutter.
Hey, Lisa, no problem. No problem. That's life. Absolutely. Hope they're okay and they're going to be well, though. No problem at all.
And here, wait, let me get it here. And here is the one. If you're under 18, please leave the room. Close your eyes. If you get offended by stuff, you might want to kind of avert your eyes, maybe peek a little bit. But yes, who could? Well, they did it on purpose. So anyway, who makes two sunny side up eggs like this?
Oh, dear God. Holy crap. The only thing I
don't
can
have
say,
words.
Mrs. The only thing I can say is well endowed.
Well, yes, it's like hello.
I love it. There we go.
That is actually a cookie cutter. That is this part is the cloud, and that's the rainbow, and that's the pot of gold. Whoever looked at that and went, "Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with this."
I mean, honestly, Mrs., I'm not trying to be naughty here, but if this was in proportion to the human body, and we're not talking about somebody under the height of 5'9", we're looking at about what 10 inches erect.
Make someone happy.
I mean, that's a blessing from God right there.
So anyway, I even shared this on my morning show. So yes, we do get naughty on our morning show sometimes. So if you think we don't, come on over there.
The only problem I have, Mrs., and I'm an illustrator, so I have to point this out, right? I'm not making a naughty joke. I'm just saying And when we're looking at those two yolks, that looks like a butt attached to a phallus. Okay,
It does
doesn't look
kind of
like
do.
testicles.
I agree. I do
It
agree
looks
with you
like a
that.
big old bootay attached to the phallus.
Yes. I love what Mandalorian says. Oh, that reminds me of a meme. Someone tried to make eyeball cookies.
Yeah.
They ended up with a pile of titties. Oh,
Yeah, that does look incurved. Hey, that's a multi-million-dollar picture with a curve like that. So hey.
Oh, right on, Tina. Right on.
All right. So not happy.
so let
Obviously.
me
Exactly.
let's see, how can we do this?
Beaver Mo.
I'm going to see if I can move this. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. I really want to show this.
Okay.
But I wanted to show the cookie cutter, but I can't because it'll show our name. So I can't show it. But it's on Amazon. You can buy the cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm.
They don't recommend making it a penis eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, everybody can catch
not.
you. Everybody can catch you at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55 on YouTube and Twitch, or is it Mrs. Dadman Walking on Twitch?
Yeah, the curve looks uncomfortable.
That is a good joke.
I was saying that. I said
yes.
That's why I made the baseball comment. Like, $1 million kind of picture with a curve like
but
that.
Also, because you're bringing up the Mrs. thing, I have been unsubscribed from the Mrs. on both Tweety and YouTube. So, always check to make sure you are still subscribed. Make sure. Because people are doing shenanigans, Mrs., and you know what I mean.
I think it's YouTube. I think YouTube is just stupid sometimes. and they just they go, oh wait, yeah, let's just arbitrarily take people away because we can.
All right, Mrs. Make sure you follow her, subscribe. Let's get her to 500. And Hungry, you're going to be on with Max Redstone tomorrow night, correct?
Oh, absolutely. We will be talking about. I will be talking about the aesthetics of Patrick Troughton as the second Doctor Who. And Max, I apologize. I know I've said this several times. I'm not going to be talking about the lore and the canon because everybody else can talk about that. But I'm the guy that can talk about the visual aesthetics. So that's what I'm going to be discussing. Okay, and how it affected everything else that happened afterwards.
Would the visual aesthetic include like his haircut?
Sadly, yes. It was the Mo haircut. He had the Mo from the Three Stooges haircut, but he also, he had the wardrobe aesthetics. I'll save this a bit for the Max show.
Right.
And also his time on Doctor Who had some of the greatest set designs you will ever find.
Yep.
Here is the let's see, featuring Hungry Boy. I'm going to put the link for that if people want to go over there and hit the notification button. So that's for the Max Redstone. And it looks like Dadman did it, but it was me.
Yeah.
So that's
exactly. Oversized collar was an odd choice. Yeah. So, Max is saying, "Can you that's no, Max.
Just pressure the illustrator, Max. Go ahead. Pressure the illustrator.
That's a nice
piece. I will. Okay, but you're going to be the one talking, or any other guest. You'll be talking about the lore and the canon. I don't like that word. Mrs. and I are of an age, okay? We remember, Mrs., when it was just story history, character history, and we didn't have to use fancy words to justify what we were talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Mrs.
yes.
And so I don't like the word lore. I don't like the word canon. I really don't like that. But yes, Max, I will talk about the various aesthetics. If you want, I can start with Hartnell, and then I can move to Troughton. I prefer Troughton, and then I can talk about Pertwee, and then I can talk about Tom Baker. But the moment we get to Pete Davidson, okay, No,
I
I'm
know.
done. Fucking cricket boy.
He looks like
Fucking hate
completely
cricket.
different. So, all right. All right. Well, folks, thank y'all
That-
for being here tonight. I'm going to do a few little outro things here. We're, of course, Wednesday nights.
Baseball is better than cricket.
Well, yeah, it is. At least it has an end. Cricket never ends. But speaking of something that never ends, is the fun of
That's
college
true.
football.
That's
Join
right.
us Wednesday night with Bucky's Crafting at 10 p.m. as we talk the SEC and the University of Michigan. With that, hope to see y'all there. A lot of fun with this. I'm still doing some chill chats or something whenever I feel like it. Like I've said, a lot of the streams are random these days. Like tonight, first late night we've done in a while. So, hey, good to see everybody here. Of course, Fortnite, as we did tonight with the missus and sometimes with other people. But hey, everybody, y'all have a catch me on YouTube or Twitch at DadmanWalking55 and on Twitter or X at DadmanWalking55. And folks, we will see you, well, not next Wednesday. Well, yeah, we will for football, but you never know. I might be going live at a moment's notice. Who knows? Maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, all right. And on that note, everybody have a good night. We will catch you later. Bye, all.
Bye-bye.